Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark and Sarah today because it's Nordiques Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And Pam's away at BNI.
She does the BNI.
Networking and stuff.
She's making connections.
That's right.
Yeah.
We are covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Give us a listen at lydiamediallc.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is brought to you by UPI Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, serving residential and commercial customers with new installations and repairs. Call today and schedule your oil and gas boiler cleanings at 754-4556. UPI, the best plumbers around. And by Ruper's Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 6 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at rupersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Ruper's.
We mentioned it is a Nordiques Wednesday, so we're hanging out in studio with Nord's defensemen. Number 7 in your program, Wade Weil, and number 23, Cole Estey. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Excellent.
Today. Yeah, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. We released this in the afternoon, so a lot of our listeners may not be aware, but we record early in the morning. It's in the 7 o'clock hour right now. Is this early for you guys?
Yeah. We live about
Nordique schedule.
40 minutes away from here.
Oh,
Yeah, we ended up staying at a different kid's villa house.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, just for us?
Yeah.
we
Wow.
did.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
I like them
Feels
just a
special.
little bit more.
Now this pressure.
I know.
We got to make sure we deliver for these guys.
Quick, change the questions.
We're going to talk to Wade and Cole all about the Nordiques and a whole lot more coming up in just a bit. But right now, let's take a look at some headlines for Wednesday, November the 6th.
Official election results have yet to be announced. Of the 270 electoral college votes needed to win the presidential election, Donald Trump has won 267, Kamala Harris 224.
A 23-year-old Lewiston man suffered a non-life-threatening stab wound to his abdomen following an altercation outside of TD Bank at 10 Great Falls Plaza in Auburn. The Auburn Police Department located and detained 34-year-old Walter Hawkins, who was charged with aggravated assault and violating conditions of release.
Edward Little High School and Oxford Hills Comprehensive High School responded to what was determined to be a swatting call yesterday. The threats were deemed not credible, as similar calls were made to other schools across the state. The incident is under investigation. Swatting involves a hoax call about a false threat with the purpose of getting law enforcement agencies to respond.
A traffic alert for Auburn, Mechanics Row to Drummond Street, will be closed today as Public Works and the city electrician repair broken underground conduit. Detours will be in place, and if you need to visit Auburn Hall or downtown Main Street businesses, the city recommends using Elm or Drummond Street.
And in the weather, cloudy today with a high of 71 and a low of 57. Partly sunny tomorrow and Friday with temps in the high 50s, and sunny on Saturday with a high of 48.
In sports, it is feast or famine with the Boston Bruins nowadays. The Bees lost to the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-0, and they'll host the Calgary Flames tomorrow night.
Thank God for the Celtics.
I know.
They're going to host the Golden State Warriors tonight at 7:30.
Thank God for the Celtics and the Nords.
I know.
The Maine Nordiques host the Elmira Aviators on Friday and Saturday at the Colisee.
Is that a new team?
It is,
Yeah.
It's their first year in the league.
All right.
So.
Cool.
No, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, you can welcome them to the Colisee by taking 4 points and sending them on their way.
Say bye-bye.
That sounds like a good plan.
Right.
I think it's
let's do it.
military appreciation.
It is,
night,
yeah.
Oh,
too.
fun.
Yep.
The NA3 Nordiques have a home-and-home series against the Junior Mountain Kings this weekend. They'll play Friday in New Hampshire and Sunday at the Colisee.
The Patriots visit the Chicago Bears on Sunday afternoon.
Da Bears.
The Bears.
On our high school playoffs in boys soccer Class A North Regional Final, Camden Hills beat Lewiston 2-1.
Great season for the Blue Devils, but didn't end with a title. Field hockey Class B North Final today. Number 3 Levitt taking on number 1 Belfast at 7 p.m. at Coney High in Augusta. That's your news, weather, and sports. And right now it is time for the podcast segment that is Sweeping the Twin Cities. That's right, guys. We just did that. It's time for famous people birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
Let's take a look at FPBs for November the 6th, shall we?
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
Let's start off with Emma Stone, who is 36 today. I know her from Zombieland.
Yes, that's fun. It's funny. I like
Great film.
Zombieland.
Yeah.
Superbad's awesome.
Superbad.
These
Yeah.
guys know her from
Yeah,
that.
check
Yeah.
that
The Help
Absolutely.
was one of my favorites from her. She was very good.
Emma's won 2 Academy Awards, 2 British Academy Film Awards, and 2 Golden Globe Awards.
That's incredible.
She's a big deal.
She's a big
She's
deal.
almost as big a deal as Sarah.
Almost.
Can she sing the national anthem?
Probably not.
That's the question. I bet she can.
Rebecca Romaine is 52 years old today.
Also a big deal.
Yes, speaking of superhero movies, she played Mystique in the X-Men films from 2000 to 2006.
Yeah.
She was also married to John Stamos for a while,
That's
right?
right.
Yeah, she used to be Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke is 54 years old today. I know him best from Training Day with Denzel Washington.
I'm like going back a little further.
They're great.
Saw that one? Yeah.
I like
yeah,
that
it's
movie.
awesome.
Yeah. Dead Poets Society was the first for me, and then
Yep.
Reality Bites was like
Yes.
one of my favorites. He did a cover of a Violent Femme song in that movie, and I was like totally enamored for the rest of my life. I was like, oh my gosh.
Man, I remember seeing Dead Poets in the theater, and after the movie ended, nobody moved for
Nobody
like
moved.
5 minutes.
It was
We
so
watched that in school. I think it's like mandatory.
Yeah.
where I used to go.
Oh, it's
great.
so
I
good.
like
Yeah.
that
One of
movie.
Robin
It
Williams'
was amazing.
best performances.
Yeah. And let's see here. Laurie Singer is 67. She played the female lead in Footloose.
Ariel. She had those cute boots.
Who was her dad?
John Lithgow.
John Lithgow.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kevin Bacon, John Lithgow.
He was
Awesome.
great in that.
So good.
Yep. And rounding out FPBs for November the 6th, Sarah, take it away.
Oh, it's Sally Field, you guys. She's 78 today, and she doesn't look a day over 40. She started out as Gidget. Remember
Yes.
Gidget? That
Yep.
was such a cute show. And then she's been in everything since then.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit. I remember seeing her as a teenager. I remember seeing her in the movie Sybil, which was actually made the year I was born, but I saw that movie like as a teenager and was like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Yeah.
She had like multiple personality disorder.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was incredible.
Yeah.
And then my most favorite movie, and one of my top 10s, is Steel Magnolias. And
Yeah.
she played Shelby's mom.
She played Forrest Gump's mom.
She played Forrest Gump's mom. That's
Oh, okay.
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was her.
and there it is.
There it goes.
Oh, yeah. The mom, and also the mom for Mrs. Doubtfire. She's got a lot of mom credits going on.
Yeah. Those are your FPBs for November the 6th.
The Exchange Club of Auburn extends a formal invitation to all veterans for a complimentary luncheon at the Green Ladle in recognition of your steadfast dedication and commitment to our nation. The event is Friday, November 8th at the Green Ladle on the campus of Lewiston High School. For more information, call John Reed at 777-3579.
Now we shift focus to our guests in studio, Maine Nordiques defenseman Wade Weil and Cole Estey. And Wade, we will start with you.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
You're from Newburgh, Maine?
Yep.
And that is where?
A little bit south of Bangor.
So how old were you when you first hit the ice?
Oh gosh, like 3. I was born in Alaska, moved to upstate New York, like Syracuse area, whenever I was like 4, and I had definitely skated in Alaska. So I'm thinking 3.
3 years old.
Yeah.
And been playing hockey ever since?
Ever since, yeah, that's like all I do.
Have you played other sports?
Lacrosse, yeah. Whenever I was in Syracuse, I grew up next to a reservation, so lacrosse was big.
Yep.
Played a little bit of football, not much though, just because like the seasons are too close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Just about it. Yeah.
When did you move to the lower 48?
I don't like remember the exact year. I was only like 4. That's all
Okay.
I know. I
Okay.
know I was young.
So you put some skates on, you skated for a year, and then you're like, I need
Yep.
to move to the lower 48.
Yep, and then exactly. And we went back and visited a few times. I don't really remember it whenever I was like first there. I only really remember the visits. My older brother grew up there, older sister, mom, dad. They're there for like 15 years. So.
Can you kind of take us through your hockey career up until becoming a Nordique?
Yeah, so like I said, I grew up in Syracuse, so I played for a AA program, Valley Eagles, Valley Junior Eagles, something like that, until I was 12 or 13. Then I went to my first travel program, the Syracuse Nationals, and then played there until freshman year. And then I went to school in Rochester, New York, and played for Bishop Kearney. Played there for 2 years, left, went to a place in Massachusetts, Level Academy, and then played my junior, senior year there, and came up here the last 3 months of the season last year.
Yeah.
And been here since.
Did you have a guaranteed spot on this year's team?
I wouldn't say guaranteed. Definitely like an in, because I was here last year.
Yeah.
It helped for sure, like not having to just go to training camp and then main camp or whatever it is. And I wouldn't say definite, no.
You had to work your way.
Yeah,
still.
yeah. I still had some things to prove, I guess you could say.
Cole Estey, how old were you when you first hit the ice?
I think I was 3 as well. Just grew up in Cape Cod. Dad put me on the ice when I was 3. Loved it ever since.
This is your new life.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is what we do here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I used to play forward when I was younger. Yeah, I just played for my town for a little bit. We actually won a state championship when I was in a squirt, which was nice. And then, I started playing travel for the Boston Advantage. That's actually the same like program as Level Academy.
Yeah, they're like the same. They ran by the same guy.
Yeah. And then after that, I applied to prep school and then got into a place called Tabor Academy. Great school, loved it, was there for 3 years, repeated my sophomore year there, played 3 years of hockey. Got named captain with my roommate and my other friend last year, and then played 1 game for the Nordiques, and then, rest is history.
You played 1 game with the Nords?
Last year.
Last
Yeah,
year.
yeah. It was near Tabor. It was in Attleboro, so
Okay, all
just
right.
drove there for a day and played the Generals.
It's like an
Yeah.
AP, it's like an affiliate
Yeah.
player or something like that.
Okay.
You can get
Yeah.
called up for a few games.
Oh, I feel like that happened with Brendan Gibbons' brother, too. Do you remember
Yeah,
that? He
yeah,
came
that
and played
sounds
a game
right.
with them.
Yep.
Yeah, I do remember
Yeah. Cole, how would you describe this team this year? Like, does this team have a personality yet, do you feel?
Yeah, I would definitely say we have a personality. Would you say, Wade?
Yeah,
I would.
I like. I don't know
say
what
so.
like word to like describe it as, but we have a good team. Like I like
Yeah.
our team. Usually with the team, there's like a few kids that are, and that's like nobody.
Yeah, no one's.
Like we all get along very well.
Yeah.
Gel.
Very. Like
Yeah.
it was easy, for sure.
Easy Joe.
Yeah, I don't
Easy
know.
gel.
What would the
There's another one for us, Sarah.
Easy Joe.
Yeah,
Easy gel.
Easy gel. We're starting to pick up your lingo.
Yeah.
yeah? That's hard to do. We got some crazy
You
lingo.
guys use some
we-
weird words.
Yeah.
Talk,
Yeah.
We talk weird.
It's just part of it. You kind of. It's weird, like how it varies from different team to team. Like my lingo from last year is completely different.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. Like I don't know. Kids will just say
Completely
random
agree,
stuff
yeah.
and it'll stick.
Yeah.
Like that. Then everybody's
everyone says
saying.
it, yeah.
Speaking your own language.
Yeah.
See, they do gel. They've got
That's
like
right.
their own language they talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the guys are great though. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone's there to get better and
Yeah,
support their teammates. So
That's great.
solid
Yeah.
team for sure.
Of the teams you guys play, is there a team that you get a little nervous about? Like, is there a team that's like creeping up on you that you're like, oof, man, like a collective, ugh, we don't like these guys?
I mean,
I would say I
I
get
wouldn't
more
say
ang-
nervous.
yeah, I would say I'm more angry to play like the Generals.
Yeah, like the Generals.
What is
Like-
it? What is it about them that makes you so mad?
We got swept at
Yeah,
home.
that's just that we lost. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
revenge.
We remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was-
Yeah, we remember.
Yeah,
Because we were like, you guys
Yeah.
were like on a 6-game winning streak
Yeah,
when you
and
played
then
them,
they came
and
to
then
your
everyone was so
barn.
psyched for you to be
Yeah, and it was the
home.
Lewiston
Yeah.
Strong weekend.
Yeah.
Kind of just came out and didn't perform our best.
dude.
So it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah.
That makes me so
yeah,
angry.
that's what I was saying. I'm not really like nervous to play them. I'm like I want to play them.
You got something to prove now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That did not make me happy.
So we have a question for you guys from one of our friends, Kevin, who actually plays hockey. He plays in like an adult league.
Men's
Okay.
league.
Yeah,
Oh,
men's
awesome,
league.
yeah.
He's a goalie.
It's fun.
And he wanted to know what is the craziest chirp that you guys have ever heard on the ice,
God.
whether directed at you or another
Craziest
teammate
chirp.
or whatever.
I don't think we can like say.
Yeah, definitely couldn't say like the actual craziest
Yeah,
trip, but
I'll like think of something creative.
when I was younger, a lot like a funny one was like someone would just go tell you to play with your Pokemon cards. Like, yeah,
Find a
like if
different
you look like a
activity.
nerd or something. Yeah,
Hockey's not for you.
it's like
I don't know. Crazy.
yeah, it's got to be like a PG chirp.
Yeah.
Mark can edit it for you, too.
I can. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
If you're afraid your mom will hear it, Mark can edit it for you.
I don't want you guys to look at us different.
Don't worry. I had the pleasure of being an in-game announcer for the Nordiques, so I've heard some of the stuff on the ice, in the penalty box, and on the bench, and you can't hurt my feelings.
So my significant other is actually a hockey ref. He's an official linesman, and he's reffed your games. And
wow.
I tell him all the time, I'm like, God, those boys are so sweet. And he's like, no, they're not.
No.
No, they're not. They have you fooled. I'm like, no, they're just different on the ice. That's all.
Yeah, I thought, like,
I mean, like,
It
anything's fair game out there. Like,
yeah, like, it's
ugly, redhead, like, it's coming at you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Make
that's
fun of your
honestly like
nose.
that's a good like just calling someone ugly will kind of just like throw
Just
them off. They're like, what?
Yeah.
Hey,
It's like, what? No, I'm not. Like,
ugly. That would hurt my feelings so badly.
Sarah would last 20 seconds
I
on
would
the ice.
take it so personally. Oh my God.
I don't like you.
I don't think you're very nice.
But when you guys are on the ice, that's all business,
It's
right?
very
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm like a different people.
yeah,
It's
kind of
like
gotta have a different.
you have
kind of
to. You
mentality.
have to be able to
Yeah.
just like,
Tough
Walk it
your
out.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially if you like know people on the other team and like,
Oh, and you
You
probably
can't-
do a
yeah.
lot.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can't like,
Yeah.
treat it any different.
yeah, no.
And we love the work you guys do throughout the community
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
sweet.
I know it really means a lot to the greater Lewiston Auburn area. And today, as a matter of fact, you're heading to Lewiston High.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Lewiston High, I think, or Lewiston Middle School.
One of the
Not
two.
too sure.
yeah.
Okay.
I think
We
it's
gotta-
Lewiston High though.
think
Yeah,
so.
doing some Q&A questions over there should
Nice.
be fun. Nice and warmed up.
Be a
Yeah.
good time. Yeah, you guys are giving us a good.
They're going to be ready.
We're gonna be ready to go.
What does it mean to you guys when you go, like, especially to the middle schools and interact with the younger kids and you show up in your jerseys and they're just like, wow.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It feels
it's
like,
super
it feels
cool.
weird. Yeah, it's just
yeah.
like you don't feel like you kind of deserve that. Like it's just like I'm just
You're
a
like
hockey
us,
player.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
It's even like just like signing jerseys and stuff after
Yeah.
games. It's all like new.
You just gotta
It's, like-
appreciate it and just
Yeah.
try and make them feel good about it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
Sure. The Nordiques are an important part of this community,
Yeah.
too, and that was never felt more than last year.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you guys were there, but the game after the tragedy that happened here in Lewiston. I mean,
Yeah.
the team helped to bring this community together and come out and do something fun.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
forget about what happened.
Yeah, for
For
a few hours.
a few hours,
yeah.
you know, and cheer you guys on. Cole, you mentioned you started as a forward.
Yeah, when I was younger, I played forward up until I was probably like 13. Yeah.
At some point, so your coach look at you and like your growth patterns and be like, moving up to defenseman. Like,
Yeah.
he's going to be big.
It was honestly because we didn't have like that many great defensemen on our team, and I could skate decently well, so they just threw me back there, and I would just skate the puck up,
Yeah,
and
it's stuff.
it's kind of worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wade, tell us about your best moment on the ice
Ever?
ever.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Probably winning state my state championship my 14 U year and 15 U year at school. I don't know, just like collectively as a group winning something that really meant something to us, and then going to the national championship. I don't know. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd say. We didn't get a ring though, unfortunately. My older brother played high school sports, won 2 state championship, has 2 rings, and
You guys got
I
nothing.
hear about it
what
every
it is.
single day. It's insane, dude. It's insane.
That's pretty sweet, though.
Yeah, no, that
Couple of
was-
titles.
Yeah, that was cool.
Cole?
Probably 2, probably the state championship, and then Tabor. We played this team called Belmont Hill, and they were undefeated team, like 18-0, and we beat them at home 1-0 in overtime and gave them their first loss of the year.
Nice.
And then it was funny after the game. Their coach made them sprint on our turf. Yeah. I would say that was great.
Wade, how does Coach Skurlick compare to some other coaches you've had throughout your career as far as his style goes?
It's different.
that.
It's just like I don't know. It's just like he's a very intense guy. It's just a different type of coaching. It works clearly, you know. He's more of a I'm gonna get after you because I need you to like produce this now, and other coaches will be like, they'll just like sit you and not talk to you. And so I'm glad that he's like serious about it, in our face about it. Yeah, I don't know. I like him.
Cool.
I would agree. Yeah, he gets the job done. If you mess up,
You'll know.
you'll know.
Yeah, you'll hear about it.
You'll hear about it right away.
But that's just
That's just how it goes. I
part
mean,
of
you
it,
got to get
yeah.
used to it. It's not like that, like before juniors, and you got to survive. I mean, you
You just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
keep
a
getting
lot
better.
of players
And-
on the Nords describe him as tough but fair.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
fair assessment there. Yeah. Wade, how does someone who was born in Alaska and moved to New England become a Toronto Maple Leafs fan?
Just that. I never had like a home like team. Like I never really was like, oh, let's watch these guys every night. So one day I was like 12. I liked the Toronto Maple Leafs jerseys, and kind of just ever since then
Gotcha.
I've been watching them. Yeah.
It's that easy.
Yeah, like
Right?
I don't know. I just whenever I was younger, I liked their jerseys. Like they're
Yeah.
cool, and they had like Austin Matthews and like all these new rookies, William Nylander. Like they're just a fun team
Yeah,
to watch.
it is a good team
They're a
to watch,
really
for
fun
sure.
team to watch, and I always I don't know. I liked it. I liked to watch them play hockey. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. And Cole, you're a Bruins fan?
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that this year.
Yeah, it's a little tough right
It's
now.
it's
Yeah,
early
it's-
though.
Might turn
It's
around.
early.
It's
It'll
so
turn
early.
around.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games left.
That's right.
Are you looking at me like that?
Because I think in some ways you're responsible for
I-
Jeremy's performance.
Nothing to do
You were
with it.
distracting him.
I wasn't
the
even
game.
been there this season yet.
Now, can you find that picture, please?
Oh,
So, you guys, I think so. Sarah met Jeremy Swayman at a Dave Matthews concert, and
Okay.
had someone take this photo of them. I think it is an outstanding photo. Like if you're going to take a photo with
Yeah.
one of your, a celebrity or a sports figure or what have you, I don't think it can get better than this. And for some reason, she's not crazy about it.
I don't know.
No, that's awesome.
That's a good photo.
That's a
good photo.
great
Thank
photo.
you. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I like the photo.
It's you're outvoted. It's 3-1.
I feel like I look chubby.
Stop
Oh
it.
It's
my.
okay.
Just stop
Just
it.
stop it. He's so thin.
I'm not having it.
Okay. All right.
So, do you guys know anything about the Elmira Aviators? Have you seen any film
Yeah.
on them, or what do you know?
We
going
will
into
watch
this
film
weekend?
today
Yeah, we
on
will
them, I
watch them.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean
I
not
haven't-
much. We
I haven't
have
seen them play yet.
new coaches, new everything. So
Yeah,
don't really,
just a
we
new
don't have an
program.
idea of what.
We'll just have to
They do,
school them
yeah,
today
but-
or tomorrow.
Yeah.
When are they playing? Friday and
Friday,
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, you'll just have to school them. Show them what's what.
I guess yeah.
Good plan.
That's
Take
that's
it-
the plan.
Take it
yeah.
to task. Oh, you're new? Here's us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Whoa,
Exactly.
take that.
Wait, how do you like the Colisee?
I like it a lot. I think it's a great rink. It's definitely. I like the older feeling of like almost like a barn. You know, like that. It feels like a barn. Like it's nice. And like we're one of the only teams in the East that actually have the bowl
Yeah.
that goes all the way around.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
I didn't
I
know
like
that.
it.
That's cool. Yeah.
No, it's a nice rink. Most of them, it's just like half.
One side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed that at Norway, actually.
It's a legit venue.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
for-
Isn't that
for
where
hockey.
the Muhammad Ali picture came from?
It
Yeah,
sure
I
is.
saw that.
Yeah.
Funny listum?
Yes. Nice pull.
I remembered.
Sarah. Yeah. That was voted the most famous sports photograph in history.
Yeah.
And it happened
that
here.
shot. It happened
That's
at the
crazy.
Colisee, which is nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cole, do you like it?
It is.
Like the Colisee?
Yeah, I love it. Good locker room. It's one of the biggest things for me is the locker room. It's easy.
Yeah, it's nice.
Got our own entrance,
Yeah.
our own private space. It's
I
nice.
love watching you guys come out of your tunnel with the kids on either side. They just wanted like a little tap. They just want a little
Yeah,
piece of
just-
you. It's so
It's
cute.
so
nice,
funny.
yeah.
I love that.
You guys got to know how much that means to them too, because you're not that far removed
Yeah,
from
no.
From being that age.
looking
Yeah,
up
from
to
being, yeah.
hockey players
Yeah.
and being that young.
Absolutely.
But I do photography. I'll perch myself up on the corner. So as you guys are coming around
Yeah.
after warm ups, I'll
Yeah.
get the
Give 'em
fist bumps with
yeah.
the kids.
Yeah.
You got to see their faces
love it.
afterwards. You're making fans for life. Is
Yeah.
what you're doing.
One of the kids knows like every one of our names.
Yeah,
I swear.
it's crazy.
I love it.
Like,
That's so cute.
I don't even know how. It took
Yeah.
me a while to get to know everybody's names. Like,
It's on the null page every day.
he's just dedicated, man.
That's so
Great
cute.
fan.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Wade, what's your favorite way to pass time on the bus?
Oh boy.
Because you've had a lot of miles recently.
ways,
Oh boy. Like sleep, to be honest. I'm a huge sleeper on the bus. I like get on, put my pillow, blanket down, I'm out.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Cole, how do you pass the time on the bus?
Sometimes in the beginning of the bus ride, like I'll try to like get something done, like school related or just something I like need to get done that I don't want to do. I'll like
So
on
you're
my
stuck
phone.
there,
Yeah, because I'm just our bus rides are so like long, it's insane. And probably just watching Netflix too.
Yeah.
Talking to the guys.
I mean, Maryland's like a good 12, 13
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
How does your body respond to that once you like step off the bus and like now
Bus
you gotta
legs.
play?
Yeah, literally call
It's-
it bus legs. Like
Yeah, it's different.
legs just feel heavy. You get on the ice. Like that's why we usually skate after we have a long bus ride like that, either in the morning or when we get there at night.
Yeah, like the day before we'll skate whenever we get there.
Yeah.
Shake
And
out the
then-
kinks.
Yeah. It's the bus rides back after like the Saturday games
Those
because
are-
you won't leave the rink until 10:30 at night.
Yeah, those are the worst.
And you get
'cause
back at like 8 in the
8
morning.
in the morning, 6 in the morning, 10 in the morning.
Like no
Varies.
sleep.
Do you get to go to bed or do you have to turn
Well,
around
that's
and
the
head
thing,
right
we-
back to the rink?
Well, that's the thing.
No.
We live 30 minutes away from the rink, 35, so we get
just-
back and
we
we have
get
to
in our car.
drive
Man.
30 minutes back. Just sleep deprived.
Yeah, and then those are some
Boy.
Interesting, yeah.
brutal days, but
All right, guys, we're going to play a little game with you right now called 3 Random Questions.
Okay.
Awesome.
It's all been hockey up to this point, but these questions are going to have nothing to do with hockey unless your answers do, and that's on you.
And that's up to you.
Okay? Unfortunately, due to our budget, you can't win any prizes, but you could lose your dignity.
there you
Alright,
go.
yeah.
You cool with that?
Yeah,
Makes
that's
sense.
fair.
Okay, we'll start with Cole. Hiking or video games?
Video games.
Which one?
Probably NHL. Yeah.
So you can't get enough hockey in your life. That's what you're
Yeah,
telling us.
in the dorm it was very competitive last year.
Yeah.
Where I lived, yeah. Very competitive games.
So like how competitive? You guys having tournaments?
At one point we put a whiteboard up and we would tally the wins and it was just bragging rights.
Yeah. Wade, hiking or video games?
Hiking. For sure, hiking. Yeah, that I don't know. I like my little brother, he loved video games. I just never really got into it. So yeah, I'd much rather just go out for like a 3-mile hike, go see something cool. I don't know. It's peaceful. It makes me just being outside, I don't know. It just makes me feel better, like healthier. Something about it.
There's
I don't know.
science
Fresh
behind
air,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like serotonin is released.
Yeah. And my parents are huge walkers. They walk like miles every single day, and I'm always going with them. So
My wife just started taking me hiking, and I, as much as I resist, I do go with her
Yeah.
because I love her and I want to support her, and she, we're trying to get healthy and all that. And every time I'm out there, I enjoy it.
it's fun.
I never want to go, but every time I do, I never regret it.
Yeah.
And I have yet to learn the difference between hiking and walking in the woods.
That's my thought.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like hiking is just like going somewhere to like a specific trail to go see a specific thing, like a point, and then come back.
Okay.
I feel like walking in the woods, like we just take our dogs to the same path every time and just walk them so they get their energy out. Or
Okay.
I don't know.
I would agree. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
That's the only difference.
I posture that it's the amount of equipment that you take with you. Like the amount of
that's
time that you're
fair.
going to be in the woods.
Yeah.
Like a walk in the woods could be an hour, but I feel like a hike is like more than an hour.
I did Mount Washington in New Hampshire. That was pretty. That was like 4 hours up, 4 hours down. That was bad.
Wow.
All right, you guys ready for Sarah's question?
My questions are always weird.
Sarah's questions are legendary.
Who went first
start
last
with
time? You.
Cole
Okay.
did.
All right, so wait. What is the least amount of money that you would accept to eat a dead worm?
The least?
Yeah, like if I was like, here, eat this dead worm for $5, would you be like, no, but I'll do it for 10?
Like, oh, dude.
I guarantee you,
It's
you're not
pretty
going to get this
low.
question when you visit the school.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
No, it's pretty low. I did like a. What was it? Or like the white one, like a maggot. I ate one of those for like $10, something like
Okay.
that.
So the bar's pretty low.
Yeah, pretty low. I don't know. My like dad's friend. I don't know. It's a long story, but
Follow-up question, hot sauce or no hot sauce?
hot sauce.
Okay.
Hot sauce for sure.
Yeah.
Same question.
Same question. Can you get like diseases from that?
Let's pretend.
Let's pretend no.
Pretend no. Okay. All right.
It's just a worm. You just gotta.
I'm trying to think. Like, what point would make me actually want to eat it?
Yeah.
Probably like $40.
$40?
Yeah.
Follow-up question. Hot sauce or no hot sauce?
Hot sauce. Yeah, definitely hot sauce.
For
Need
sure.
it.
Yeah.
You can't just
Ugh.
Can't raw dog it.
just a worm.
No. Have you guys ever read the book How to Eat Fried Worms?
No,
No,
there's
I
a
don't
book.
think
It's
so.
a kid's book called How to Eat Fried Worms.
I've heard of it.
It's cute. Take you a day.
Is that a thing? Like frying worms? Like
Well, in this book it was.
Cole, favorite non-hockey related activity?
Probably lifting weights or playing golf.
I was going to say golf. I just
Yeah.
got like the golf vibe off you. That's
Yeah.
funny.
I play a lot of golf in the summer. It's like pretty cheap membership for 2 courses. And if you're from the town, it's like $100. You can play there anytime.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty nice.
And for someone who's been an athlete his entire life, you still enjoy lifting weights.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
like there's different lifting. Like in this, you can lift for like athletic purposes and like strength
Yeah.
kind of, and then you can lift to like get bigger, and you can kind of combine both. But I don't know, I find it interesting, like just working on your body, lifting weights, trying to get stronger. Makes me feel good.
Right on.
Yeah. I really did like lacrosse when I played it.
I
So
have
I'll
grown
play
to
lacrosse.
like lacrosse
Yeah.
too. The first time I ever saw it, I was on a photo assignment, and my first thought was, "This is hockey." In the
Yeah,
summer.
just running around. Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Wade, favorite non-hockey related activity?
Also lacrosse. Like I like to. It's kind of hiking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of. I don't know. Like I don't. I just like to be outside.
Yeah. Do you fish? Do you hunt? Any of
Yeah,
that stuff?
yeah.
You do?
I fish whenever I'm home. I used to hunt in New York because I had a license there. I haven't gotten my hunting license in Maine yet. But like, if I had the time, I definitely would.
Yeah.
I'd love to. Yeah.
Those are your 3 random questions.
Those were good questions.
And now we are going to pretend that Sarah and I own a hockey team.
Mm-hmm.
Cole, you are our star defenseman, but we need to get you a partner out there.
Oh, really?
And we're taking a good hard look at Wade. And we know you played with him before.
Am I going to scout and report on him?
Yeah, what can you tell us about him?
Let's check the notes here. Wade is a University of Maine commit, so that's good. Good frame and skater. He's a heads-up player and makes good, strong passes and connects on the tape with forwards. Transitions pucks well in the neutral zone, and he's strong on his edges. Can make very good defensive plays.
Sounds like a well-rounded defenseman right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's got all the skills. Now, being out in the community is also important to us.
Mm-hmm.
What's he like off of the ice?
Oh, Wade's a great guy. He's always looking to make someone's day better in the gym. I would say great community guy.
All right.
That's so nice.
I know. Hockey players are so nice. to
They're
each
so
other.
nice.
Thanks, Cole.
Wade, same deal. You are a star defenseman, and we're taking a good hard look at Cole. And we know you guys, you go back a little bit. What can you tell us about him?
Well, Cole's a fantastic guy. Great personality. He's always there for his teammates. If anybody's down, he's willing to give a tap, say, hey, you got this, just keep moving. A really big, built kid, moves pucks well, skates the puck. Very good skater, has strong edges. Not afraid to try something new, make a mistake, but he's always willing to like get back and almost pay for it, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yes, sir.
It does. He's a risk taker.
yeah, a risk not a risk taker, but he'll make a good he'll
Make up for it.
yeah, for sure.
All right. How about off the ice?
Great guy. I don't know, he just like probably one of the best roommates I've had. Always looking to help people, make somebody's day better. Super nice to our billet parents. Cleans the house, the room.
We have a good billet situation.
Yeah,
I like
super-
our yeah,
super
Me,
nice
Wade,
billet
and
family.
Tomek Halla, another great guy.
Yeah, we've met Tomek. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomek's yeah, he's a character. He's funny, man.
Yeah.
Good dude.
You must have a full house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then whenever Kellen Murphy gets back, he's at our house too.
Yeah.
I like Kellen.
Yeah.
That's got to be such a relief when your billet family is awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like blessed
great,
for that.
yeah, great family.
You can get in some
Reagan, Amy, Grandma.
Yeah. Grandma's the best.
Oh,
Grandma's the best.
Sarah's melting.
I love it.
Thank God for the tissue box.
All right, guys, we have one more question for you that we didn't prepare you for.
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one.
Buckle up.
It's one of my favorites. We'll start with Cole. Would you rather play in the NHL for 12 years as a perennial all-star and never win a cup? Or would you rather play in the NHL for 5 years as a third-line defenseman and win a cup?
That's tough. Meaning you're like an all-star all 12 years?
You're one of the best in the league.
Hall of Fame, right?
Hall of Famer, yeah.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah. I'd probably choose... man. I don't know, because you'd probably make way more money with the 12 years. That's what my first thought was.
He's not in it for the glory.
Yeah, I mean, you make more money and you're in the Hall of Fame, so your name's in that. It's unfortunately not in the cup, but, oh, man, that's tough. I would probably go the 12 years, because longer in the NHL, like, more money, Hall of Fame. And after that, maybe you could win a cup, you know?
No,
You could coach.
You spend the rest of your life with no cup.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I'll eat the chirps in the $1 million mansion.
Love it.
Yeah.
Wade, same question.
Dude, I don't know.
It's tough.
That's a tough question.
Thanks.
Good job, Mark.
I've been honing that
That's a good
question
one.
for years.
Yeah.
Because, like, being on the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, on a
like
winning
your
Stanley
name
Cup team,
actually
yeah.
being on the Stanley Cup. I don't know. I get what he's saying, though. Like, a really good career in the NHL, too. Like, that's
the thing. Like, 5 years isn't really, like, that's not a solidified career in the NHL,
yeah,
I feel
that's
like.
kinda,
Right.
You're in and
But
out.
it's a cup.
And you're a third liner, so you're kind of always on the bubble.
Yeah.
yeah,
right?
You're never really.
But
But it's a cup.
But your name's on the cup.
But you're on the Stanley Cup. Yeah, probably the Stanley Cup. I'm gonna be honest.
They're split.
All right.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
You didn't
Tell
get a
my kids
ring,
one day.
so.
yeah, you're
This
still
is true. I still need my ring. There's a lot of things I gotta.
You're still a legend. You're just not. You're just gonna have to live in Cole's mansion.
Yes. Right. Yeah, exactly.
he'll have a pool
I'll
house
sleep
you
in your
can-
basement. Let's chill.
Guys, it's been so much fun
Thank you.
having you in studio today.
Thanks
Yeah,
for having
thank
us
you for
on. It's been
having us.
fun.
Absolutely. Hope you had a good time. Best of luck this afternoon. You're visiting some Lewiston school kids and
Absolutely.
ask them how much money it would take for them to eat a dead one.
I will.
Yeah.
I bet you will get some.
Tough
We'll get some
question.
interesting.
We'll get some interesting answers.
Yes.
Tough question. They'll be like, why? Do you have $5?
Yeah.
Or they'll be, why do you have a worm chewing on that thing?
They'll be in a game. That's the guy that asked me to eat a worm. But hope you had some fun this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having us.
Absolutely.
We're
We
glad you
so
took a
appreciate your time and best of luck this weekend. Nordiques are on home ice.
Yay.
Taking on, we usually call your opponent the stinking Northeast Generals or the stinking Maryland Black
We
Bears.
don't really know.
We don't know them, but they're playing against you, so they are now officially the stinking Elmira Aviators.
There it
There
is.
we go.
like it.
So let's take 4 points this weekend and send them
Yay.
packing and get you guys
Absolutely.
back
Love it.
on the right track. And remember, folks, you can go to LydiaMediaLLC.com and enter to win some Nordiques tickets.
Yay.
We would love to send you to the game and cheer on our Nords. Thanks to our sponsors today, Ruper's Beverage and Redemption and UPI Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. And if you would like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam Ashby via email at pam@LydiaMediaLLC.com. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow.